Let's go to Scunthorpe and speak to Winnie, who's a new caller. Good evening, Winnie.
Hi, Nigel. Thank you very much for having me on your show, not you on my show.
Well, that doesn't. Well, who knows? By the time you finished, you may well take over from me, Winnie. You could be a great radio star of the future. So tell me, what's happening in Scunthorpe?
Scunthorpe, I've noticed there is an increase, but I have to tell you, I am absolutely spitting nails. I was in the middle of cooking my dinner and I just could not do anything but phone up. I can't believe that guy you had on before the previous one, turning around and saying that, you know, it's all just a farce and they've overdone it. I've been in lockdown for 9 weeks shielding my husband. I'm lucky enough I'm still working and I can work from home.
Good.
But I go out at 6 o'clock in the morning to get a walk because I can't go out any other time. I haven't been shopping, and for a woman, maybe that's 6. That is a nightmare for me. I haven't been able to go to the shops, to do anything. You know, I've just been shielding my partner, and then you get people who I perceive personally to be absolute flipping idiots turning around and saying, "Oh, it's all right. They were just trying to, you know, make it like it's all."
But he's not on it. But Winnie, he's not on his own, and he was speaking for a large number of people who take the view now, particularly who take the view now that look, the infection rate is now very, very low. It's time to resume some sense of normality.
Listen, I work in the construction industry, so I understand that normality has to return, that we have to keep the economy going. Our guys are out on site working, and the last thing they need is for people to be going out on the street and possibly spreading the germs to them as they are trying to get to and from work. I know the National Health Service do a great job, all the carers and everyone else, but there are a load of other people out there trying to get to work every day to keep this economy going, to keep this country going, so that we don't go into such a bad recession and we all end up losing our jobs. You know?
So Winnie, would you not like to see people coming and visiting the Humber this weekend?
No. Stay home. Stay safe. Leave everybody.
Oh, you sound like you've got the government. You've got the government messaging. Yeah, have you got it written up on the kitchen wall or something?
I don't. I say, you know, my grandchild. One of my grandchildren. She's an absolute gem. Will not come and visit us. If she comes, she'll stand in the garden 2 metres away, and she'll have a Pepsi down the other end of the garden while we sit and try and talk to her.
Well, you don't sound possibly old enough to be a grandmother, Winnie, but I believe you.
Thank you.
Okay, tell us, do you think then that we should be sensible and maintain proper social distancing for some time to come?
We've got to maintain it, but we've also got to open things. I understand that. You know, I was listening today on LBC about them pubs and things talking about opening up and having, you know, good social distancing. You know, I miss going to the pub. I'm the first one in the queue when the pub opens. I want to be there, but I want to do it safely. You know, I don't want to put myself and other people at risk. I'm part of the older generation, you know, and I understand that it's me that's going to be affected more. And I think that's part of the issue. When people don't have it impact their lives, they're kind of, to me, in moo-moo land.
So, Winnie, we should all be a bit more responsible, should we?
Listen, what's responsible? It's like common sense. What does that mean to every person? It's an individual process.
Well, you see, to you, common sense means maintaining this 6 feet 2 metre distance. Whereas to the previous caller, it's hey, you know what? There is not so much to worry about. So, you know, common sense depends.
That's why Boris is wrong. He's wrong. You can't tell people common sense. People at this time need to be told what you need to do. This is what you need to do. You know, you need to stay indoors, you need to go out. Even my husband, I have to admit, he's older than me, turned around and said, "Oh, we can go out now." I said, "No, you can't."
Gosh. He's got it tough. He's got it tough, Winnie, I can tell. Listen, thank you very much indeed for calling in. And, you know, Winnie, very worried about it, clearly. And you could hear that, despite the humour, you could hear that. Karen in Nottingham.